can talk a little bit about why did you decide to become a nurse and when?
Oh, that's one of my favorite things. I pretty much decided when I was 5 years old. I was in the hospital, and my parents didn't know about hospitals. Nobody in the family had ever been in a hospital, and so they didn't know what to tell me. And so they pretty much just told me that I was going into a big building. And I stayed there for a month, and every time they came, there was a very painful procedure that was done to me. And it had to do with injecting me with my parents' whole blood into my muscle. And it was a very painful procedure, but I associated it with my parents, and I was confused, and I was hurt, and I didn't understand why I was there and why every time they came I hurt so badly. And there was a nurse there. Her name was Florence Marie Fisher. And I don't understand this association at all, but she used to color in my coloring book. She'd sit in my crib and she'd color in my coloring book. And when she did, she'd color on the side of her crayon, and it made a noise. And when I colored, it was straight down on the crayon, and it didn't make any noise. And there's something about having Florence Marie Fisher there coloring and having that noise that was, it ended up feeling that I felt cared for. It ended up that I felt cared for. And at some point shortly after that, I thought about, it would be wonderful to spend my life being able to care for other people, because it was such a special feeling for me. And that was pretty much it. I got doctor nurse kits when I was a little, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Christmas, and I'd throw away the doctor part and I'd play with the nurse kit. I never wanted to be a doctor. It was always be a nurse.
Right.
So I feel so blessed, Jane. I just feel like I watch my adult children struggling with their career choices and thinking about going back to school and studying something else. And I see so many people in jobs that are unsatisfactory, frustrating, debilitating of their spirit. And I just feel so fortunate that I've always known what I wanted to do, and I've always been pretty much satisfied with my career.